This is Phil and I'm Marianne, and this is our new floating home, Narrowboat Our Time. We've been on board since June 2024 and we're now exploring the UK canal networks. Come along with us and see what we find.
Again, it's early-ish. We're going to tackle Stockton Locks today into maybe Leamington Spa. We'll see how it goes, see how the weather goes. But lovely evening last night, very quiet. And today we're going to be travelling with Chris that we met up with yesterday, so we're going to share the locks. Goodbye non-scratchy Armco, miss you already. We obviously didn't pay enough tax last night. So last night we were moored just past Bridge 19 up there, and today the plan is we're going to set up down through Stockton Locks, through Long Hitchington or past Long Hitchington, maybe make it to Leamington Spa, we'll see, but it all depends on the weather. Very nice moorings.
Looks like they've fitted a traffic calming reed section up here.
Like where they put the cones on the edge of the villages. One car in, one car out.
Yeah, one boat in, one boat out. Yeah, that traffic calming's working. I consider this is a Grand Union. This is quite narrow, isn't it?
Yeah, it is with all the overgrowth, yeah.
When you think of what it was like going down to Milton Keynes.
Yeah, exactly.
They got all electric hookups as well, so they must have caravan sites. Is that meant to be a seat? That is a canal boat garden shed.
And
hard work already this morning. This is the Stockton flight of locks. Coming down with Chris. I'm just going to start filling this one. Chris and Phil are in the last one. And there's a locky coming, which is great news. And these paddles, wretched. Good morning.
Two coming up.
Oh, okay. We got two coming down.
Okay.
So shall I fill this one for these two and then we
I
wait?
think what we're going to do is we do this one.
Yeah.
And then, because the next lock is not set for them, but the next one after is there is 6 at the moment.
Okay.
Lock 7 set for them.
Okay.
And then
Then you
lock
got.
8 is there.
Okay. So if I set this one.
I think we set 6, isn't it? I think if we do this one and then the next one will be theirs. Okay.
Okay. Lovely.
So we lay that for those guys up there.
Yes, please. Yeah, because there's only me doing the locks for 2 boats. Thank you. Right. Let's go and do another one.
Just moored up. Looks like rain's going to stop play, so it's still early in the day, so we're going to go for a little walk. But before then, I've got to talk about a problem that we got. It's not easy to talk about. Basically, I've been scratching my rear end, and now we have skid marks, so we're going to have to do something about that. So let me just spin you around and show you what I mean. As you can see, my rear end's quite square and it's quite big, and as we come into moor up or more come into locks, we end up scratching our rear end, and we end up with lots and lots of little skid marks. So to try and get around this, what we've done is we bought ourselves a little rope fender. I think Marianne's had her eye on those for a long time, but it took a while to find the right one. We put a little clamp on there. It is very low profile, and as you can see, it will lift up above the gunnels if we get into a really tight lock. But the idea is that normal running, it drops down, hopefully keeps the boat from scraping along the locks. So we'll see. I'll touch the paint up and hopefully no more skid marks. Right, so we're moored at Long Itchington, and we're just going to have a quick wander up the village. We thought we were going to get rained on earlier on, but it never transpired, so
That looks so promising.
it doesn't look great, and apparently it's about another 4 hours into Leamington Spa, so you guarantee if we set off we'll get rained on.
And we haven't got to be in Warwick till Saturday.
So we're taking a little walk into Long Itchington. Looks like a nice little place. It's already got 2 pubs, so can't be too bad.
Oh, they are there. Well, someone had pinched the stop plank.
Marianne's after the stop planks. So we're just past, or we've moored just after bridge 26, because there's plenty of Armco, plenty of rings. This bit is nice, but you've got a pin in and there's a few trees, so not that there's a lot of solar about at the moment anyway, but okay. Marianne's taking us on a magical mystery tour. So that's a surprise. We were wandering into Long Itchington and we just stumbled across Coalcraft. Never knew they were here. So we'll just have a very quick look around the corner and carry on our way.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
That's somebody's pride and joy in the making.
They're black prints.
2 for black prints.
Yeah.
You see the thickness of the steel.
Yeah. Long Itchington is one of 109 parishes within the district of Stratford-upon-Avon, which is in turn one of 5 districts within the county of Warwickshire. The parish covers the areas founded by Firs Farm to the east, Snowford Hills to the west, the old railway line to the north, and just beyond the main road between Southam and Ufton to the south. 3 communities make up the parish of Long Itchington. The village lies on the bank of the River Itchen and the Grand Union Canal, which flows between London and Birmingham, running to the south of the village, where it crosses the River Itchen and passes under the dismantled LNWR railway line. Long Itchington boasts the largest village pond in Warwickshire, as well as 8 pubs. We didn't visit any of the pubs, by the way. It also features a 16th century Tudor house, Queen Elizabeth I stayed there in 1572 and again in 1575, when it was the home of Lady Anne Holborn, daughter of Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester. The old manor house of the square dates from the 15th century. It is said that St Wulfstan was born in Loch Itchington around 1012. The body and the grave of Robert Dudley can be seen in St Mary's Church in Warwick, which we also took a visit to. The church in Loch Itchington has a truncated spire, the upper stages having been removed after the steeple was badly damaged in a storm in 1762. The church consists of chancel, nave, south aisle, west tower, north porch and a vestry. The oldest part of the building is the south side, dating from as early as the 13th century. And finally, opposite the churchyard, you'll find the one and only shop that we found in the village. It is a co-op, very well stocked and easy to find.
Right, just a little tip for you. If you're going into Loch Itchington, when you get to this point, don't walk up there because that will take you onto the main road and then you go walk all the way along the main road. Instead, turn left and you find a gate, and all you do is you walk straight across that field following the public footpath through about 3 gates and you end up by the church right in the centre of the village. Cuts off the entire corner. Still, next time. And we've timed this fairly well.
There's a rain hitting the water.
We're within 5 minutes of getting back to the boat and it started to rain, so that's about perfect.
Good morning, it's Friday. Thunderstorms now predicted tonight, moderate in this area. We've left our overnight spot at Loch Itchington and end destination today. Leamington Spa if we can find somewhere nice to moor, yeah? We were right by a road bridge but it was really quiet, so yeah, not a bad spot just after the lock by bridge 20. I think it was 20 or 30 at Loch Itchington. No, this isn't Loch Itchington, is it?
It's just down the road, just
yeah.
down the canal.
Yeah, we've just gone through a few more locks and come out of Loch Itchington, so yeah, just down a little bit. But yeah, it was just a overnight stop. It was a bit leafy, but we arrived after solar, and I think we're now going to be seeing some HS2 disruption. So I'll spin you around so you can see what mess they're making of the countryside. I know it's critical, but
Oh, there it is, yeah, HS2.
Isn't that look lovely? Not. At least it doesn't disrupt it as much as it does on the South Oxford.
Nice progress.
Yeah. Lock gate waiting to be repaired. The new gates are up there. Thanks for watching this video. That takes us 2 more days closer to Warwick. We ended up stopping outside Radford Semele for the night before we continued on the Saturday towards Warwick and the Saltersford Arms. As usual, if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe and comment, and we'll catch you next time when we continue our journey. Bye for now.